Thoth, the enigmatic Egyptian god whose very origins were veiled in mystery, was believed to have been the son of Ra, the supreme sun god. But what if his story goes beyond the myths and legends of ancient Egypt? What if Thoth's story is actually the story of a lost civilization, one that predates even the ancient Egyptians? What if the Egyptians didn't just write the stories of their gods, but were trying to preserve the memory of a forgotten past? Long ago, in the golden age of Atlantis, when the veil between the physical and spiritual realms was at its thinnest, the gods walked freely among mortals. One such immortal being was named Thoth, the keeper of secrets and the measurer of time. Thoth was a being of pure light and energy, a celestial architect who came to Earth to assist in the creation of the first humans. He observed humanity from afar, guiding their development and watching over them as they grew. But as time went on, the veil between the physical and spiritual realms grew thicker, and the gods gradually faded from human memory. Thoth, along with his fellow immortals, retreated to the heavens, leaving the humans to their own devices. But Thoth could not bear to be separated from his creations for long. So, he returned to Earth in a new form, taking on the guise of an Egyptian pharaoh. And so it was that Thoth became the first pharaoh of Egypt, ruling over his people with wisdom and benevolence. He taught them the ways of the immortals, showing them how to tap into the energy of the universe and use it to heal, to protect, and to empower. Under his rule, Egypt became a beacon of light and knowledge, attracting seekers from all over the world. Pharaohs who succeeded Thoth struggled to live up to his example, but his legacy lived on in the stories and myths of ancient Egypt. He became known as the god Thoth, the ibis-headed deity associated with wisdom, writing, and the moon. But Thoth's influence extended far beyond the realm of mythology. He was the patron of priests and scholars, the measurer of time, and the keeper of the scales of justice. He was the one who guided the souls of the dead through the underworld, ensuring that they reached the hall of truth. To the Egyptians, Thoth was more than just a god. He was a symbol of their connection to the divine, a reminder that they were not alone in the universe. He represented the possibility of immortality, the belief that the soul could live on after the body died. And so the Egyptians built great temples in his honor, filled with priests who dedicated their lives to studying his teachings and preserving his legacy. They believed that by doing so, they could ensure their own place in the afterlife and gain the favor of the gods. But what if the Egyptians knew more than we do about the nature of reality? What if they understood that the universe is a living, breathing entity and that we are all interconnected in ways that we cannot yet comprehend? What if the Egyptians knew more than we do about the nature of reality? What if they understood that the universe is a living, breathing entity, and that we are all interconnected in ways that we cannot yet comprehend? As we continue to explore the mysteries of ancient Egypt, we may uncover more evidence of Thoth's true origins and the lost civilization that he came from. With each new discovery, we get closer to understanding the deeper truths of our existence and the hidden history of our planet. The ancient Egyptians kept many secrets, buried them deep in the earth, hidden in tombs and sphinxes. What if Thoth wasn't just a god of myth? What if he was something more, something that connected the mundane world of men with the divine realm of the immortals? A visitor who came to Earth carrying the bloodline of the Anunnaki within him, their blood a hidden legacy that gave him powers beyond mortal ken.